I think Alex had the best take on this movie. Go for it, Alex.
Why? How?
Killed it.
Dude, Eric worked hard on that. He was using his brain power. No, you can't, but it's a good thing. You're not introduced. You're here now. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm your host, Joey, and this week, we're not doing Jigsaw. We're doing Spiral. So that means you're about to get 30 minutes of spoiler-free review of the 9th Saw movie, because we're in the month of Sawctober, baby, and that shit starts now. Dude, this second time hearing this Chris Rock special, though, way worse than the first time. Way
100%.
No, way better.
What?
And this is also
I get to savor in his jokes.
Full spoilers.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, you said spoiler free.
Oh man, shit! I was almost there. I almost had it. Well,
You're
I'm
not
sorry.
a pilot.
If you can't read because you're an idiot, it says full spoilers on the screen. So you think it's better the second time around, huh, Eric?
Because it's post slap, so you know.
Get the fuck
you look
outta
at him
here.
different. So,
I don't.
You know,
I don't look at him any different.
But he did this before he got slapped. What is that? That's not how that
dude.
works.
You think I'm gonna give him props because he got his ass whipped up there on stage and then cried about it during his comedy special? Get the fuck out of here!
oh, did he?
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
He was
haven't
like,
seen it.
that motherfucker slapped me. I should have sued him. And then that was
Yeah.
basically it.
Oh fuck.
And it was like
He
4
should've.
minutes of that comedy special. I think Alex had the best take on this movie. Go for it, Alex.
Why? How?
Killed
Okay,
it.
I'll say Alex's good take. I'll take it as my own, so you guys can just put my name under the quote. She said this movie might not be the best Saw movie, but it's got the best fucking Saw soundtrack, baby. Because
Yeah.
this soundtrack's nothing but bops, straight bops.
Yeah. I mean,
I
they
was
try these
definitely
movie
singing
modern.
during the movie.
Yeah, I mean, they try to have it modern. They try to make it like good, energetic, or whatever. You know, it's supposed to be like more like suspenseful cop thriller type shit.
I didn't realize there was
Yeah.
only 4 songs on the album, though.
It's an EP.
What?
It's not really an album.
Yeah, there's only 4 songs.
It's not a lot. It's thin. It's very thin.
I mean, it's only an hour and a half movie though.
Yeah. And they only play 2 of the songs in the movie.
No,
That's
they
it.
played them all.
Do they? I only recall the 2 songs that we hear. The first one where it's like, meh, 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 and he's like doing the heist, and then the second one where the girl is singing. When did
They
they play the
play-
other ones?
Like later on in the movie.
Oh, bro, you can't tell me that means they
And
didn't play
then-
that shit.
I don't remember, but then they play Spiral at the credits.
Well, of course,
Bam,
but
bam,
the
bam,
credit themes, does that really
bam.
even count? There's
Yeah.
nothing happening.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, 21 did his thing, dude. He got on this beat. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna go savage on this shit.
I'm gonna go spiraling around the shit.
The one
21 rounds with it for sure.
where the girl is singing, they like mention Jigsaw in the song.
Yeah, which is really weird, because...
Yeah.
But I guess it's kind of cool, though, because it means in the lore, in the movie, that means rappers are making songs about this serial killer, which would make sense, right? Like, there's
Yeah.
rappers that talk about eating people like Jeffrey
Common
Dahmer.
culture.
So, like,
Yeah.
it's kind of cool. I didn't really think about it till just now. That's pretty hot. Too bad they'll never make another one,
They
because this
thought of
movie
everything.
kind of sucks.
It doesn't suck.
I said kinda.
Bro, I don't know.
Dude,
I
the
like Chris
first,
Rock
like-
a lot.
The first 30 minutes is just him just being ridiculous.
Oh,
Like,
dude.
he just says shit for like 30 minutes straight.
Pilates.
Dude, but like, so that right there in particular is what I wanted to bring up. That joke is funnier when we tell it because we go even a step further. Like, the second time
Yeah.
hearing it, he goes, ah, man, I heard Pilates isn't even real. Your wife's sucking dick. Let's go see a dead body. And then they walk. And it's like, wow, when Eric tells it, it's so much livelier than that. Like, it's so
Well,
much funnier than that.
And we like combined it because at first he says you can ride a lot of dick in the daylight, and then we like combined it with that and the Pilates. And his is, it's like 2 different thoughts, and then it's like a walkaway scene. It's just like banter.
Right, yeah.
They aren't connected totally because he talks about how women cheat in the daylight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he goes, you can
And
ride a
then-
lot of dick.
Yeah.
Until dusk, which is
till
weird.
dusk, that's
Which is a
just
really
sick.
weird line, because I was like,
Till
"Wait,
dawn.
a lot of dick in the daylight sounds way better." That really rolls off the
Yeah.
tongue. Why didn't he say that? So, like, hearing the comedy parts again, I was like, Damn, we kind of made it a little bit
Shit,
funnier when we were
maybe
making
you're
fun
right.
of it.
Maybe yeah, we hyped it up in our heads.
Yeah,
The-
exactly.
The opening scene, I think, starts off good though. I think the whole heist thing, and then it just like falls off for a second. So like that whole thing's happening, and you're like, oh, this is pretty hype. And then it's like, oh, he's reprimanded or whatever. And then it kind of turns into like, oh, I hate the whole force thing, and he becomes in his feelings, and then he just talks shit for the next 15 minutes, and then it's like, oh, all right. And 30 minutes in this hour and a half movie, it's like, oh wait, this is also a Saw movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be in my feelings too, man, if my not teammates, my coworkers didn't respond to me getting shot, you know.
Yeah.
His dad whooped his ass though.
Yeah, his dad was a baller though. His dad defended him because, and I mean, he might have lost his job for it, but you know, he did it.
Sammy J, no way.
But he loses his job. I assume it was for that. Why does he lose his job? What did they say?
Or did he retire?
No, he retired, right?
He just
Yeah, I
retires?
thought he retired.
He should got fired for beating that dude's ass.
No,
Hell
fuck
no,
that.
he did his job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta discipline a motherfucker every once in a
Gotta
while.
keep those pigs in line.
Oh man, he was keeping those pigs all up in that blanket, baby.
I really liked the Jamaican joke.
Oh, I don't want to know partner. So stupid.
What?
Yeah.
He
So
was like, I'm not a Jamaican something
I'm not a
baby
Jamaican nanny.
nanny.
I ain't taking care of no rookie fucking baby. Do I smell like jerk chicken and baby wipes? Is what he said, which is like such a weird fucking random call out. And it's like, how long have you had that in your back fucking pocket? My man's been
Yeah, they
waiting.
just-
Yeah,
like-
he's like, oh, one of these days they're gonna give me a partner and I'm gonna hit her with this Jamaican shit. It's
He's
so
not even
random.
Riff.
He's not
Yeah.
even I guess it's probably his real life stuff because in universe, he's not affluent enough to afford a night nurse like that. Because that's what a lot of those are. They're like night nurses, so you could sleep at night. So then when you wake, like you're refreshed, and then a lot of like Jamaicans do that job.
Oh,
It's for like affluent like people though.
right.
I
Yeah.
had no idea what you were talking about. I was like, what?
He's talking about the
Just
Jamaican
night
thing.
nanny? You mean nanny?
Night nanny, not night nurse, but yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
put
I don't
the
know if
two
it's
and two
specifically
together.
Jamaican,
I wasn't.
but-
I wasn't gonna call you out on it, man. I understood what you were talking
I
Yeah.
had no
Air's
idea.
being a dick.
I mean, the Razas out here doing it too, you know, but you know,
Nah.
Well, yeah,
you're right.
it's just what rich people do. So it's like, so when your baby, it's like, oh, I don't want to be up all night. I got to work in the morning. You have someone stay up overnight, take care of your baby while you sleep, and then you wake up, they get your baby ready, and then you start your day.
Yeah, when you're a mogul and you have to do CEO decisions, yeah, you get a nanny.
Yeah. Or if you just don't want to watch your kid.
Or if you just hate your kid,
All
yeah.
about not wanting them kids, baby. I'm right there with them. Give me my Jamaican nanny right now.
Yeah. If you can afford one, I say do it.
Yeah, you ain't lying. That baby will fucking no flavor. That's for sure.
I still think you
I'm
can do it
cooking
on
them.
you can't do that on a detective salary though.
I don't know, but like, who knows
He
what
had
the
a pretty nice car, man.
Metropolitan Police Department is paying their detectives, though. You know.
Dude, they haven't stopped Jigsaw people for 15 years. They ain't paying
Yeah.
them that much.
Yeah, that's true.
Like-
They all together just gave up and were like, "Fuck it, we're gonna let these people die."
And
Y'all
after
ain't get a
the
pay date until you catch this guy.
Yeah, right.
after the Title 8 stuff ended, you know they got mad lawsuits.
What is
like,
that Title 8 thing? They don't ever describe it.
Is it
right?
real or is it
Article 8.
Article 8.
Right.
Okay.
No, I don't think
I don't
it's
think
real.
it's real, right?
I fucking
Okay.
hope it's not real. That's
It just
that's
it's
wild.
a story.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't doubt it in some like other country they did that stuff, but
Or
even in
even-
America in some inner cities.
Yeah, some Detroit suburb shit. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Really quick though, the traps in this one are the subway trap, the finger trap, the hot wax trap, Ezekiel Banks's trial, the glass grinder, and Marcus Banks's test. Which is that his dad's test? What the fuck are you testing?
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense.
No.
I think he's supposed to like it's like the Riggs thing. He's supposed to just mind his own goddamn business, but he's
No, his dad?
yeah.
No, his dad goes there and he gets abducted specifically because William was like, "Hey, bro, this is your son. Come meet me at this soap factory." Like
I
he
got
couldn't
him.
even like mind his own business because the Jigsaw was like, "Nah, I'm not letting you do that."
Oh, so yeah, that is true. So is it that maybe when he gets in there and he tells him like, "Hey, join me" or whatever, and his dad's like, "Oh no, get him!" Like, is it like, oh, he's
Nah, I think whoever
I
made
mean,
this wiki
maybe?
fucked up.
Yeah, I think they just fucked up.
I
'Cause
mean, it's
this
just on
is-
there. I'm trying to make like
Right, but I
Like,
think
what would it- yeah.
that's more that's Zeke's second test, he says, right? He says you failed the first
Yeah.
one. So I'm gonna give you the second one, and you just gotta listen to me and shoot that thing down ASAP, baby. And then he didn't listen.
Which I guess he did successfully, right? He did the right thing. He shot the target.
He took too long.
His dad drops down.
I mean,
and then what was he supposed to do?
You just take the fucking things out. You take the things that are bleeding him out. You take them out of his arms and his legs and shit, and then you go hang out with William. That's it.
But did William have a thing to deactivate the cable from releasing?
He was supposed to take him out of it, right?
Probably, but it wouldn't have mattered though because it's a time thing, and that's the way it is.
Right.
Because if he would have done that before and not have tried to like beat his ass the way he did, then they get him out of the trap or they like shut it off or something.
So.
Bro, I'm telling you, Eric, it's true. I know you don't want to believe it, but
because he fails his test, so that's why his dad has to die because he beats his ass and he doesn't join him.
But William said, "Hey, get in the elevator with me," and then what?
And you just leave. He probably had a way to turn it off. Come on. He tricked the whole Metropolitan Police Department.
I don't think the gun would have came out if they hadn't have tripped the wire.
I mean, the wire was always going to be tripped, though. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had to have had a thing to stop it.
Yeah, he probably did.
I don't think he did.
No, we didn't see his fucking pockets, bro. Nobody went over there and frisked him.
He ain't no Jigsaw. He's not thinking about this shit,
bro,
dude. He's a rookie.
He pulled one over on the entire Metropolitan Police Department. He literally is Jigsaw now.
Dude, he like skinned himself alive, he made it seem. He tattooed his same tattoos.
Charlie. That's kind of metal, I'm not gonna lie.
Like, he was smart. He got rid of the fucking... He got rid of the homeless dude or whatever.
Yeah.
His traps are hard.
Do you think so? I think that
tongue one, it's too deep.
I think you're good though. Like if that dude would have kicked the thing out from underneath him, you're done.
Or just jumped.
Yeah, he like rips the tongue off, you know?
But it's like it's that's the thing, it's too much tongue. Like I think it's
But wouldn't it have been fine if maybe he would have just gone limp? Like, you know, he like he had to have like tensed it, right? Which like your tongue is a strong muscle. So like if you tense it, it's gonna pull all your shit out from the back. If you fucking just say a little prayer and then you let go and you go limp, it might just rip right through your shit.
Yeah, I think in theory he's supposed to just let go or rip it off, and then it's supposed to just take half his tongue off.
Right.
But because the force of him falling, it rips the whole thing out, which makes it kind of hard though, because it's like, how else am I supposed to get out of this without enough force?
The force of the whole train hitting him is what did the thing.
Yeah, so I don't know
he does get rocked.
If it's just his skull exploding, and like maybe that's why.
No, doesn't he fall out of it and then the train hits him?
It's like a split second. It's like not a ton of time. Like it's not like he falls and then stands.
He's falling as the train is hitting him.
Yeah, it's like almost at the same exact time.
Yeah, because I think he kicks it, he falls, his tongue rips, but there's not enough time because he waited too long and the train smacks him. I don't think the train made his tongue rip out further.
No,
but it is
I know,
super close. Where
you know it made his whole body mush. Who knows? You never know.
I mean, dude was not surviving because you rip your tongue out, you're falling. It takes you a minute to gather yourself to get out of there anyways.
I mean, yeah, you're screaming for a minute and a half anyways. You're wasting most of your time going,
That's a tough wound to cover up. Like, he's just going to bleed out anyways.
The finger trap would have been easy.
Right? Because you're Go ahead, James.
What is really happening during that trap? Like,
what's happening is there's gears that are pulling on the finger traps.
He has to bite down on the thing in his mouth.
And that activates the gears. And then your arms fall into those slots so that you know, it's something for you to brace on so that your fingers can get ripped off. And then, of course, the water is rising. And then when it touches the copper wires, it shocks him.
That's tough. I don't know.
Just, try to climb up on the little thing that's...
I don't know that he was limber enough for that.
Yeah, I think he was chained.
He's kind of an older gentleman, you know?
And Sammy J would be beating his ass. I'm sure it wasn't the first time.
Yeah, oh yeah. He lost some years from Samuel L. Jackson whooping his ass with the backside of a gun, cutting his fucking face wide open. But yeah, I agree. I think that one would have probably been the easiest out of all of them.
There is something called Article 8, but I don't know if it's like...
Oh fuck!
The same.
I'm gonna make this quick. I was wrong last episode. To all the medical examiners that we listen to out there, I'm sorry. You are a doctor. I didn't mean to question your doctorhood. I just didn't know. I need to find my own resources. I was wrong. Medical examiners are in fact doctors.
Good for
So
them.
I mean,
In real life.
there's had to have been plenty of Article 8s because that's
Yeah, I
just
just
like
know
how
they're
laws
all
work.
The same.
I wouldn't assume so.
if there's a
Because whatever
police
they're
one,
talking about, it seemed fucking bad.
yeah, I can see there being one like that, but then obviously it's like in a movie, so it's just more dramatized.
Oh, okay. So don't whisper.
We're listening, James. You're good.
I mean, I made my point.
Oh, okay. There was an abrupt stop, so I was
Yeah.
like, you don't have to wait on
Yeah.
us.
Oh
But,
no,
like-
I'm just saying like it's probably just dramatized for the movie if there is a version of it.
And it seemed like this Article 8 was just for the city. Like this was
Yep.
a city mandate, which is really fucking weird.
Well, every
you know?
Article 8 that I am seeing online is for New York.
Where's
yeah.
this Saw franchise take place?
Metro.
New Jersey.
Oh, it's its own
just,
universe?
It's just metropolitan city.
Oh.
Because every time we ever hear them talk about it, they're always Metro PD.
It's North Metro, South
Yeah.
Metro.
No, you don't go to South Metro, bro. No way.
That's what they said.
No, I know. It's a joke
Oh.
because like most south sides of cities are the bad ones.
It's true.
Thank you for making me explain that. I appreciate that. That really helped pump that joke way up.
I could have sworn the timeline video of Saul said that the shit took place in New Jersey, but he probably made it up.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
This is based
Jersey
off probably
vibes.
New York or New Jersey. Like it's probably
Yeah.
based off of that, and that's probably where they even shoot the goddamn movies.
I would say it's probably New Jersey just because of how less dense
Well,
it is.
someone look up where they filmed the Saw movies.
Man, it's gonna be like fucking
Probably in
Quebec.
Georgia or some shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Tennessee.
It could be Quebec. It's probably Australia, honestly.
Yeah, they fly all the way there for the tax cuts.
Yeah.
So the wax trap is the hardest trap in the whole movie, yeah?
You gotta sever your spine,
Like, what the
Like-
fuck even is that, bro? I don't even...
even
that's-
if you survive.
Yeah.
Oh, it's filmed
How
in
does
Las
it detect
Vegas.
that you
Las
severed your
Vegas.
spine, though?
Dude,
You know?
it's crazy, because I don't know. How the fuck do you know that? He's got to just be
So-
sitting in the room, yeah?
I mean, he was in
Pulling his
there.
put in the
Yeah,
corner?
yeah, he's like, oh, man, when she stops moving, I'll stop it.
Or maybe if you put your thing, because she doesn't really go on the blade thing. What she went all the way on the blade thing, and it like pushes out or something, and like
No,
hits a lever.
I think she had to go back and forth, bro.
She
had
was
to, like,
basically doing that.
Yeah, I mean, she was close to getting it.
Yeah.
But, like, just kill me, man. Like,
Yeah, there's no way I'm doing that.
shove a
like.
dirty sock down my throat and fucking choke me out
that
or some
one's-
shit. Like,
that one's
not
pretty
this.
fucked.
Yeah.
I'm down with the saw traps that don't make me permanently disabled. Like
Yeah,
if I'm
take an
permanently
arm.
disabled, just
Yeah.
kill me.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're a quadriplegic. Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, you didn't teach me nothing at all.
I'm just
And
even
my
more
face is
angrier.
burnt.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm hideous. Oh, can we talk about the way that Zeke gave her mouth to mouth? What
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck?
He's a little freak, dude.
He's a
He was
fucking
trying to bring
freak.
her back. That's
Oh
what.
man, he was. He's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, I'll give her a little chest
Oh,
compressions.
my
all right?"
dad's girlfriend.
Yeah.
There was not enough chest compressions.
Nah, he wasn't gonna bring her back like that. But like being waterboarded by hot wax is fucked up. What a
But
way
also,
to go.
she had a gun. Like,
Yeah, she just
she
sucked.
missed.
she shot the door, which like you're in a fucking bank vault. What
I
the
would
fuck
have
are you doing?
literally put my back up against that door and not moved.
Why not just kill yourself though, right?
What? No.
You gotta rush me.
Bro, I'm blowing my fucking brains out. I'm just not even dealing with the situation at hand.
I'm
Yeah.
pretending to blow my brains out. And then I'll just lay there.
Yeah.
And then
Blah, 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 blah. Ball up in the corner and aim the
Dude,
gun
he's too
behind you.
smart for that, dude.
Yeah, I think every
And then he makes
Jigsaw,
you sever both arms, both legs, and then your spine, and
Yeah.
then you're just miserable.
you have to poop your pants and sit in it for an hour.
Yeah,
You have to
and
get a
then I'll put
diaper
the
wet.
poop in your
Yeah.
wound from your neck.
You'll get sepsis.
You have to beat sepsis. That's your game.
You have to raw dog sepsis.
damn.
This is the Jigsaw killer that would make you do that shit, though. I've given you terminal pancreatic cancer. You have to
Yeah.
survive.
He is a little zillennial.
Dude, and you can
Dude.
tell. There's something about the way he treats the whole situation. It's like, do you not understand the gravity of what the fuck you're doing to these people? Because he's like, yeah, I don't know, I like Jigsaw or whatever. I want to be Mr. Jigsaw.
I like killing cops.
Yeah.
You lie on the stand, I rip your whole tongue out your face.
I blow your fucking face off, basically. Yeah, he goes,
Yeah.
I rip your goddamn thyroid out just cause.
What's weird on the watch back when you get to like the twist or whatever that he's a Jigsaw, it's like when he does the whole like fake gagging thing, and it's like, oh, I've been and he's like, oh, I've been prepared my whole life for this or whatever, and it's just like, I understand like he's faking it, but it's not like there's no hint that he is faking it. Like it's like a general like I think this is gross. And then when he says it, it's just like I'm just saying this to like fit in type situation, or it's like I can do this job. And it's just like, and then you look back on it, he's like, oh no, he was like lying about that. And it's just like, but how could I ever get that? Like,
no, but aren't all the the thing that reveals like that though? Like in the first movie, how the fuck could we have ever figured that out?
Yeah, no way.
Like that first twist is like there's no things that are leading up to that make you think that, but it's still a fantastic twist.
Unless
right?
you see him like push the button to electrocute.
Oh,
but no way you
might.
do.
Right.
No,
I would never
they don't do that. He doesn't move.
But like I don't mind it though, especially because the first time you see this twist, you're like, oh, bro, it's so good. But like,
I think.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think the twist is like that he was the kid, right? Like that's another twist on top
James
of the
is saying.
twist.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said the killer. I mean, same shit.
It's the same
way.
twist though. Yeah, it's all the same twist.
Like we find the twist is it's him and that he was the son of the cop that.
It all happens like literally in the same sentence almost.
And
but like,
dude
if you'd have seen the door open, if we watch it back and you see the door open or whatever after he gets shot, like then it would be like, oh yeah, it was right there. Like they told us, like it was a person in there. But yeah, I don't think you see that when he gets shot. I think it cuts, and then Chris Rock is like, oh,
why Chris Rock even told him to shush?
Because the dude would have killed him too.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean? I felt like that was pretty obvious. He's like, yeah, don't open your fucking mouth. He will murder you, kid.
I don't think that's how he took it. Obviously not, because he
absolutely took it that way.
I don't think so, or he wouldn't have fucking tortured him and shit. Did that to his dad.
The little kid?
Saying shush and not becoming this jigsaw killer are not one and the same. Like him not screaming is not the same as like, hey kid, don't become the jigsaw killer. You know? It's not he was saying like don't say anything right at this moment because he will probably murder you. I don't think it's like
just stay hidden.
Whatever you do, don't be a bad dude in the future. You know, like I don't think that's what he was telling him.
The new Jigsaw wants to work with Chris Rock though. He believes Chris Rock is a good cop.
Right.
He's not trying to punish Chris Rock in a sense. He's just trying to find someone else to work with him. Yeah. But I think so. The guy that actually kills his dad. I mean, obviously, it's kind of sucks because he gets like sliced up with like glass or whatever. But I'm like, that's not even that like bad. Like
that would kill you though, right?
Those were some pretty big pieces of glass.
Yeah.
He wouldn't die that quick. I feel.
Maybe he was just like, this is it. This is God calling me home, and he just fucking gave up. You know.
But he should have had a harder trap. Like it's in Chris Rock's hands, but
I also feel like, I mean, of course, like this isn't John, right? So John has a little bit of morals to it, but like this dude went to prison and like served his time and is reformed, and like he's paid like his dues, right? Like, of course, like theoretically, you took a life, you should be in prison forever, but like. Prison is supposed to be a reformative experience, and he got reformed. He's a man of God now. He helps other people. Like, why are you trapping him?
And he did
went to jail, bro. He went to prison.
Yeah.
Like, come
on.
on.
He did like 12 years or some shit. Like, it's not like he did.
Yeah. It was something like that.
I'm trying to figure out the time like frame.
But yeah, it was like 2 years. He didn't get out on fucking good behavior. You know?
Yeah.
Like, that was the part that stuck with me this time, was like, bro went through a trial already. Like, he's been punished.
He found God.
Yeah.
And he had no chance to save himself. Like, he was a pawn in Chris Rock's game. But, like, Chris Rock is also being tested for no reason because Chris Rock has always done the right thing.
Right. This man is never going to be a disciple, bro. Like, no, what? He's never.
He just wants Chris Rock to help him, and he knows he's the only one that could help him and possibly understand, like, why he's doing it. But then Chris Rock's like, no, I'm still morally sound. You're fucking psycho.
Yeah. Yeah, which is so weird.
Yeah.
He should have also played the game just a little bit longer. Like, really, really make this dude think that you're also a sick fuck.
Yeah.
So that you can just get his ass, you know? But
get your dad out of the situation and then go from there.
Yeah, but his dad was a piece of shit anyways, you know? He didn't really want to save his dad. He just wanted to not look like a piece of shit himself.
I really need a Spiral 2 to see what happens to him after all that.
We will never get a Spiral 2. I don't know what this movie made money-wise, but we ain't getting it, brother.
No, there's rumors of Spiral 2 and Saw 11.
No way.
No way.
Yeah.
That's wild.
What's who's gonna be the comedy special on that one?
Gonna be fucking
Hannibal Buress?
It's gonna be Chris Tucker, dude.
Dude, what if it's Chris Rock and Will Smith?
Could you imagine?
Oh no way. Chris Rock wouldn't let that happen.
Will Smith is the Jigsaw killer this time.
Yeah,
No, I
that's what
hope
was
Chris
thinking.
Rock towards like he has to do another trap. He has to say Will Smith, and it's just him slapping the shit out of him to get him out of something.
Yeah. That'd be wild. I'd love it. It would also go straight to fucking DVD though. It would be terrible.
I'm alright with them just leaving that character alone, and then
Oh,
You
the
know,
budget was 20 million and it made 40.6 million.
Now, hold on. Is that good or bad?
It made 20 million more.
It's bad. First off, it's bad because you're talking to me instead of the mic.
Why is it bad?
Second off, because
Did I just not know my math?
yeah, I mean you don't know your movie math if you think
Movie
that's
math
good.
is different than regular
Yeah.
math.
Legitimately. So the production budget was $20 million and then the marketing was $20 million. So that means it made $600,000.
And which is worse for a movie because you
Where do you
can't
see
have it as a
market?
tax write-off.
They don't ever talk about the marketing. It's just understood in the industry that you double the budget for your marketing. That you should spend just as much on marketing.
unless you're Borby.
I mean, right. But like you should spend just as much on marketing as you do on production. But they don't ever report the marketing budget. But yeah, movie math is a little bit different because that's like a hidden number. So this is terrible. This is the worst return on any Saw movie ever.
So in the issue too
It's
now
really
is
bad.
because
They'll
it
make
is
another one.
considered profitable, they can't write off as a tax write-off, and then they lose even more money. Because if it made less than its whole thing, and say it lost like $100,000, they could do a tax write-off and actually break even. Now they're actually just losing money and getting
that's
nothing
just
out of it.
Really bad for no reason.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're gonna make another one. That movie just didn't make enough money. Mostly because what are you doing making Chris Rock your lead anyways? Like I know Chris Rock only made the movie because he wanted to star in it, but it's so weird.
But I don't know per se if it's like Spiral 2 or is it like the Book of Saw.
Oh, yeah, another Book of Saw
know?
entry.
Correct.
I would fuck with that.
I'd be interested.
Yes.
Um,
Spiral is their worst one.
Oh yeah.
All the other ones, fucking absolute bangers.
but it came out at terrible. What time is it? Came out 2018, 2019?
2021.
Oh, that's that's kind of probably why they
Spiral saved cinema.
But that's probably why they
Here's the
don't.
whole breakdown.
They probably give them a leeway because of that, though. Because cinema was still kind of dying.
yeah.
Hey, it made
Thought
at
it was
least
gonna
$1
be a
billion the
link.
whole franchise, Hey,
I mean, just don't put Chris Rock in the next one. And you'll be all right.
I liked him in it.
Bro, but like
I also liked him.
he's the worst Saw protagonist. Hands down.
I don't know. Taps. Fucking Sergeant Taps.
Oh,
each piece of shit.
Detective Tapp is the shit. How dare you? He got his throat
He had the
slit.
worst movie, dude. Come on.
Well,
Saw 1 is
thing
the
like,
best, but okay.
No. Oh, wait. Am I thinking of the right? Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong
you're thinking
one.
Riggs, you racist piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Taps, Riggs.
He's being racist. Every
Yeah.
time I jokingly call you racist, Eric is living your moment right now.
How's it feel?
The thing is, there's 3
Sucks,
Jigsaws
huh?
in the universe.
good.
It feels good.
Yeah, there's 3. Well, there's 2 known to the police. And then there's one secret one that the police don't know about.
Wait, none of them should be known to the police, none of the Jigsaws.
Well, the first Jigsaw is absolutely known to the police. Everybody knows that John
no.
Kramer's Jigsaw.
But
And
no,
Amanda.
now the Jigsaw is Dr. Gordon.
Nah, but he's not taking on the persona though.
I mean, we don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
he-
haven't seen a movie.
He
He
wasn't
did
in
do
the
it.
I mean,
He did the
That's what
last
Spiral
thing.
2 is going to be about. He's going to come and he's going to be like, William, now, you know this is my turf.
He's gonna be too fucking
Oh,
old,
dude.
dude. Too fucking
Could you
tired.
imagine if Spiral 2 is Jigsaw v Jigsaw? And it's just them throwing mechanical monstrosities at each other? That'd be rad.
If it's Gordon and a boy from Jigsaw trying to get him for being like not a disciple and doing stuff, would be crazy.
Gordon's
Like-
too old though at this
No.
point in the timeline, right?
Spiral 2 is gonna be the pig puppet and Billy
Like,
battling
Fighting
each other.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Pretty rad. I would fuck with
Bots.
that.
That's gonna be a bonus feature on like streaming or like the
Yeah.
Blu-ray, like a little short.
It would be an animated film though, right? It would have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I would fuck with that. That'd be so cool.
I got
dude.
money on Billy.
I feel
Oh,
straight
100%.
marionette thing. I'd be interested. Just
Oh,
to see.
pure puppet show? Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be fucking
yeah.
cool. And you get Tobin Bell to do both of the voice, or Tobin Bell to do the voices, and then the other dude to do the pig voice. Ah, I'm in, dude. Shit, we need to ride into Lionsgate right now.
Like, listen to this. though.
Leave Chris Rock off the fucking CC.
They need
though.
it, dude.
He needs to retire after what happened. Like
Yeah.
everyone he loves has died. Like
Oh, you mean the character? I thought you were talking about Chris Rock. I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
Chris Rock
no,
needs to fucking
yeah,
retire.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
no one left in his corner. No, he has O'Brien or whatever.
I don't
O'Brien
know.
liked
O'Brien's really not in his corner though, is he?
he's
He
neutral
cal-
at best.
Yeah, he's neutral for
I mean,
sure.
he calmed him
Yeah.
down. So
Yeah, but he works amicably. That doesn't necessarily mean that he's fighting for him, you know?
They're not having a beer after work.
No fucking way. It'd be a cold day in hell.
could be.
Yeah.
Nah, only if Chief was like, all right, everybody mandatory after beer work or after work
Yeah.
beer, and that'd be it. All right, the timer ran out. Does anybody have any closing thoughts? Favorite traps?
Yeah.
Hurry up. James, go.
Not a lot of traps.
that's
Tongue trap. It starts the movie off pretty bangful.
It is straight bangful. Eric?
The glass grinder was pretty metal, I thought.
Alex?
the Banks trap.
The Banks trap?
Yeah, his dad's trap.
Oh,
Whatever it's
not the Banks?
Marcus Banks test.
I was like, oh, was she in a bank? Like when she getting wild? Like
That's what I thought too.
yeah.
Okay, so it's really Zeke's second test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one is pretty fucking metal, and he's bled out already. He's got 10 pints out of his ass
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
I agree. That tongue trap got me hot. That opens the movie with a straight fucking banger. All right, James, what do you give Saw or Spiral from the Book of Saw?
I don't know what I gave it last time, but after rewatching it, 6.
Straight 6. Eric.
I'm gonna give it a 8.1. I like it just a little more than the first one.
Just a
Because
little
of
more
my
than
boy
the
Chris Rock.
first one. Holy shit, 8.1.
Because of the stand-up special.
Alex, what do you give Spiral?
7.5.
7.5. I think James is dead fucking on, bro. This is the strongest 6 of the whole fucking series. It's a strong 6 too. I don't think I've ever agreed with your movie choices more here.
I just
Yeah, I should have rated it that, but through the power of Chris Rock, I'm not.
hey man, you like it. You ain't gotta defend nothing.
You're allowed to like mid movies, bro. Nobody's gonna stop you either.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in on twitch.tv/SoonerLaterTV for our review of Spiral. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social medias. Just look up Sooner or Later TV. If you couldn't catch us live on Sundays around 7 p.m. Central, don't worry. You can listen to us every Wednesday morning on your morning commutes. Just look us up on the YouTubes and the podcasts and tune in whenever the next one comes out for our review of Saw 10. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See.